Hey guys, I'm back with another discussion video for the Nintendo Switch. Last time we had Orceloyce and the Only Gamer on, and we talked about the reveal trailer for the Switch. And it's been a while since that, but today we're going to be talking about a few things, mostly the January 12th event, which is my birthday, and like most of the rumors that have been going on. There's a lot to catch up on, because there's a lot of stuff that's happened since the trailer. As much as I would like to do a discussion for every rumor, I'm a little busy, so I can't really make that happen. So we're just gonna try. I'll put it in one video, and then after the event, we can do our afterthoughts. So I'm here with the returning guest, Orceloyce.
Yo,
He's back
back
from
again.
last time.
Back again for more fun
Yeah.
discussion.
And a new guest, Haku from Nerd at Work.
What's up, Nerd Nation?
Alright, let's just go ahead. So first we're going to talk about the event on January 12th. I got an article on Nintendo's website. In a presentation to financial analysts today in Tokyo, President Tatsunumi Kenichi announced that major details regarding the company's new Nintendo Switch home gaming system will be shared at the Nintendo Switch presentation in 2017. This will be an event for invited media, financial analysts, and trade partners in Tokyo that will be globally live streamed on January 12th. Presentation will include the launch date and pricing for the Nintendo Switch, as well as a look at the lineup of games currently in development. So, they said they're going to live stream it, which is important. I don't think they've given a time yet, but it seems to be very businessy to me, because they have like financial analysts, but it does say they will show some games. So, any thoughts on like how, just your overall impressions of how you think the event will happen?
I think it would be a mix between like a Nintendo presentation where they align and show the new games and what the Switch actually is capable of. And also maybe a little bit more technical for other developer to be like, I would be interested to develop for this system because it has this and this feature and it's easy to develop for, or something like this.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be like a Nintendo Direct or more like a on stage kind of old school E3 thing.
I don't think they will make an E3 thing.
Yeah,
I think it'll be more closer to an E3 thing. I think this is big for Nintendo, especially after what happened with the Wii U. I think this is their big. We're actually trying to compete. We're actually trying to show something that you guys can latch on to.
Yeah. To me it looks more like it's gonna be like someone on a stage, showing stuff. Do you guys think like there will be a playable version of the Switch there?
It has to be.
Yeah, that seems very likely.
I'm not sure. Like, I think I can see a demo that they're showing, like somebody actually there playing on a demo, but I'm not sure if it's gonna have like for fans to be able to actually look and touch it yet.
Well, in one of the articles they did say that there will be events even for the fans to test out the Switch.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm
Nice.
guessing it will actually have some hands-on there. I mean, it's the one thing they want to sell.
Yeah.
You pick it up and you can take the game with you. And
I can see just so many people like trying to leave with the handheld. They just like take it and like try to leave. That'd be pretty funny.
also, something that I heard is the docking station. This is something you can buy later on, even more more of them.
That's actually
So
something
that
I
you
want to talk
can
about.
carry your
I like
Switch around.
Yeah, I had like a crazy idea. I don't really know where to fit this in a discussion, so I'm just gonna say it now. But I was like in the shower, and I had an epiphany. I'm like, wait a second, what if you had multiple docks for the same Switch? It's so like, because there's people that have like multiple TVs. So say I have a TV in my living room and TV in my bedroom. So what if I had two docks and I could just like put the Switch in each dock and just like choose which TV instead of having to move the
something
dock?
like this they already announced, I think. So
Yeah.
you can have multiple docks and basically carry it around.
Launch date. What do you guys think the launch date? I know it's March, but like early March or late March. What are you guys thinking?
I'm hoping late March because that's when my birthday is, so that'd be a nice birthday present.
Yeah, that would. I gotta see. I hope it comes out when I'm on break, not at college, because I don't really know of a GameStop where I'm at college. But if it comes out during college, I'm like, Mom, take me home. I'm just gonna buy it because I want to get that day one. Pricing for the Nintendo Switch. What do you guys think about the pricing?
To be fair, first about the last point, I am not sure if I still want it at day one.
Yeah, I remember last time you were kind of on the edge.
I kind of wanted it for day one, but they did have still got Zelda as a launch title.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big topic.
And
Go ahead.
Okay, and since they did there are the rumors that it will not be a launch title, I'm having the feeling, what game is there for me to be like, yes, I need the Switch day one so I can play this and that game?
I'm not sure about it yet because I've kind of been burned by Nintendo already. I got Wii, and then I got the Wii U day one, and I've had it so many years, and I'm just now starting to get like some actual playability out of it. I don't want that to happen with the Switch. I don't want to get it day one, and then it just kind of sits there and collects dust.
Yeah, same with me. I got my Wii U day one, and like my Wii U had like some serious internet problems for like the first couple of months. I don't know what was up with that, but I'm thinking I'm still gonna get the Switch day one because I'm really stupid. But anyways,
it depends for me how the Mario game is, how the RPG game is.
Pricing, I think it's going to be probably, if it was a full console, I'd say it probably would go up to about $399 like the Wii U. But since it's kind of more of a mobile handheld type thing, I'm going to say probably about $299.
Yeah, I think the general range is $250 to like $350, like in that range, and probably like $299.
Yeah, the thing is, the console is underpowered if you compare it to current generation consoles. Like, I think they have the GeForce chip, the Integra, in there, and from what I heard, it's less powerful than the base model of the PlayStation 4.
Damn.
And I get it, it's because of the handheld and everything, which is awesome, but you cannot charge like 400 or something for this system.
Yeah, that is.
Especially since it's a new system and there is not much there in the beginning.
I'm gonna say $299.
And
it's
it's just you have all these people. You have the if you have the choice between the Switch, the PlayStation, or the Xbox, you now can choose between PlayStation, which has a huge lineup, than the Xbox, which has already a huge lineup and is more powerful, and also guarantees that you will be playing the third-party games.
Yeah.
And then you have the new, which is the Switch, which does not have any guarantee that you can be playing these games, and also is underpowered in comparison to the other two. So they have to make it cheaper, so $299 is the max.
So moving on, just really quick, what do you guys think the battery life will be? Because they're probably going to say something about that. It's not looking good. I've heard a lot of bad things from...
Really?
Yeah, I've heard a lot of like some of the rumors just floating around saying it's like something like 3 to 4 hours.
I would have probably pegged it about 6 to 8. Nintendo's usually pretty good with battery life, actually, especially with their handhelds.
Yeah, it's like I think something. It's like if you have it on minimum settings, it's somewhere around 6 hours. If you have it on max settings, it's somewhere around 3 hours. So it yeah.
I don't think it will have that long of a battery life. First of all, because of the rumors, and then second, if you I don't know if you guys heard about what was it, the Unreal Engine 4.
Yeah.
So if it is docked, it should run at mid settings, and if you take it with you, it should run at low settings.
Yeah.
And I think if you take an Unreal Engine, I think this will pretty much eat your battery life.
Yeah.
Like I said, it bothers me because they are really trying to post, especially after the commercial, like post this as something you can take with you anywhere, and that they're really trying to market that this is a go anywhere type of thing. And if it doesn't have a long battery life, that's gonna kill it.
Yeah, it kind of kills it. Like, for me personally, it's not going to be that much of an issue because I don't really go out. Like, I have my 3DS, and, like, I take it with me because I'm like, oh, I'm going to play my 3DS. But I never really end up doing that because if I go somewhere, it's usually because I have to go do something. I don't really just go out just to, like, chill. So it's not going to affect me that much because I usually just play video games at my house. But, like, that's kind of the main thing of the system. And if, like, you're going to go out and bring your Switch with you and then it dies in 3 hours, it's like, what do I do?
Well, the good thing is if you use public transportation, most of them already have some sort of charge ability or something that you can use. So, yeah, might be something. I just hope that they use micro USB or something easy.
Something easy that I have like 5 cables for. So that's about it for battery life. Do you expect them to announce like any sort of bundles at the event, like Breath of the Wild edition that's like extra $50 or something? Probably not Breath of the Wild, but just in general.
I was gonna say, I think that one's gonna be. I think that one was pushed back. It's Nintendo. I'm definitely. I would be surprised if they didn't. You get the Switch and some kind of Mario Party game or some kind of party game that comes with it.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see a bundle with the Pro Controller, but I think I saw a rumor saying that wasn't gonna happen, or at least it would be sold separately at the regular edition. But like some sort of like bundle with a Wii U port, that would be pretty nice to see, or like the new Mario game.
Yeah, I think it will be the new Mario game. But
because didn't the Pro Controller for the Wii U come like months later? So I don't see that happen for a while.
Yeah, I think it did. I remember buying it with Ninja Gaiden 3. I don't remember if it came out day one or not. I don't think it did, but it was like $80 or something. It's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I think it will definitely have a bundle. It all depends now on what game they will now announce.
Yeah.
Since they definitely will bundle them together. And I think they have to kind of release the Pro Controller day one now.
Yeah. Pro Controller looks really promising.
No, because they showed it in the trailer. And this is something I find really annoying by Nintendo. If they show something and it's then not there at day one.
Yeah.
This is...
Well,
right.
I mean, it's the trailer to show possibilities of what this system can do. So it might come, it might not.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's gonna come day one, because they showed it like a lot in the trailer. So what are your like overall predictions, and what would you like to see at the event, just like specifically?
I kind of want to just games.
Games, yeah.
Sorry.
Games, yeah, definitely games.
Just games.
Yeah,
like any specific games you would like to see?
First of all, I know how the Switch works. I have seen this already. I want to see why I should buy it. What are the games that I can play on this console? Why should I buy a Switch and not a PlayStation 4?
The big thing on the Switch is going to be the third-party games. We already saw a list of third-party developers like Telltale Games, Square Enix, Arc System Works, Capcom are supporting this. So what are they going to be bringing to it? So of course, if Telltale Games, I want to see Walking Dead. If it's Square Enix, You know, I know this is not going to be able to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, but are we going to get a like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles type of game that, you know, both companies are kind of working together with?
Yeah.
Well, we definitely will get the Dragon Quest.
Yeah, I think Dragon Quest was already.
This is pretty damn awesome, since it has been ages since we got the Dragon Quest, I think, for console. So
last one I remember is besides
7.
the Heroes. Last one, yeah, I think it was on a PlayStation 2. Was it?
Yeah, it was 8. Yeah, 8. The Journey of the Cursed King or something, where we will get a version of this one, a remake for the DS, pretty soon. But yeah, this was the last one that we get. And they did show Dragon Quest X for the Wii U, and I was kind of hoping that we will get it, but no. So
I do want to see if we're gonna have, because there's some hardware issues that I want to know about the Switch is hardware space, because they're showing cartridges and some people are not going to want to carry cartridges with them everywhere. So are we going to have hardware space? And if we do have hardware space, are we going to be able to have expendable memory for it?
Is it going to be more than 32? I saw somewhere there was going to be like 32 gigs. I'm like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I think they will also make this cartridge based, so you have SD cards or something.
Yeah, because like I remember like some Xenoblade X takes up like pretty much all of the Wii U's hard drive space.
I bought that, and it pretty much takes everything up.
That's pretty funny, actually. Do you guys, do you think we're gonna see like a little like roll call trailer, or kind of where they just like show little snippets of each game? It's like, oh god, you see it, or do you think they're gonna like take their time with a few games?
I think we're going to see a roll call for at least first-party games, probably a Pokemon game, Pikmin, Zelda, Project Sonic, and I highly doubt it, but maybe a Smash game.
The games I really want to see, I want to see the new Mario game a lot. Like, I want to see a lot of that. I want them to, like, clear up the whole thing about the ports, because we kind of know that they're all ports. But, like, Splatoon, it's still kind of up in the air if it's a port or a sequel. So they could just like at least clarify on that, and of course they're gonna show Zelda in some form, and it would nice to see like some third-party games just like to win us over, just to be like, hey, that list that we gave you, they're actually making games for us. So it'd be nice to see something like that.
What I want to see, what I really want them to do, or what would be really amazing, if they come out and say, you see these 3DS games that we got here, you can now buy them in a store and you can take them with you. I want these 3DS games on the Switch.
Like so you can like put it in the Switch and play it?
No, I'm fine with a virtual console kind of thing, but I want the 3DS games. Since this is a hybrid, I kind of want to see 3DS games, since this would increase the library so much.
So you mean like just like I can take all my 3DS games and like play on the Switch, or like I'd have to buy them again?
I think you will have to buy them, but I'm fine with this.
Are you talking about like cross-buy, like with the PS4 and the Vita?
Yeah, something like this. I just want to play 3DS games on the Switch.
Alright, well, since now they're talking about games, let's say...
No, first, about the esports.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I find it interesting that they want to try esports, but to be honest, it will be hard, since most of the games they have are a little bit wanky when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah.
For example...
I mean, they do Smash is doing pretty well, so they might be able to.
Yeah, of course, but for example, Splatoon, I'm not so sure if this will work immediately. I think if they have a new version of Splatoon where they improved on some of the mechanics and especially the the mechanics especially. And if they really concentrate on esports, I think it could work. But in the current state, I don't think it would be that great.
All right. You guys ready to move on to the launch lineup?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So we got a lot of rumors for the current launch lineup in like all the games. So I have an article here that has a list of all of them. There are a few games that like have been shown. Like there's what was it called? I just watched it. It was like Seasons of Heaven. That was an indie title. That looked really cool. That's confirmed for the Switch, and I think it's a Switch exclusive. So that looks really promising. But I'll just go over the list so we can talk about the day one releases first. This is rumored by Laura Dale, an insider at Nintendo. She claims that the system will launch PAL March 17th, same week worldwide. So it's like mid to late March. In day one, there will be 3D Mario, the one showed in the reveal trailer. Mario Rabbids RPG. We're going to talk about that one a lot. That's pretty crazy. Splatoon port, that might be a pack-in. Skyrim remastered. It's debated, but it's looking like it. And Just Dance 2017. 100% locked for launch. No surprise to anyone, but still no one cares. So what do you guys think about...
Okay, start with the first one, Super Mario 3D.
That's awesome.
And that's really amazing because it's not Super Mario World 3D. It's
just
actual
3D Mario.
Yes. And this is the first one we got since Galaxy
64.
2. No, Galaxy 2, what is the last one?
Yeah, I meant it's like the first 3D Mario launch title since... Yeah, which is crazy. Because that was like a big thing when the GameCube came out, and there was like, where's our 3D Mario? And now it's like finally back.
Yeah, they
crazy.
did get Sunshine on the GameCube.
Yeah, but that was like a bit later.
Yeah, but
like
and then they got the Galaxy games on the Wii, but they didn't have any real 3D game on the Wii U. So
that is a very good point.
This is really interesting since I prefer the 3D games overall.
This could be like the huge system seller. Like if they show this off at the January event and it's like super cool looking, then this could be like their big game.
Yeah, this is definitely something.
Yeah, because it looks like very promising from that trailer.
To be honest, we did not see much.
Yeah, we didn't see much, but like what we saw was like originality. Like it looked like it was this new thing. It didn't look like, hey, here's new Super Mario 3D Land Part 12. It was like, this is a new 3D Mario with a new world, and it kind of had like a Sunshine. It kind of looked like a mix between Galaxy and Sunshine.
Yeah, there was a town-like structure as well. So
yeah, there's a guy
I'm all
like,
for
playing
this
guitar.
I'm all for this one.
It's one of those, Mario is their big name, and it's most likely going to be a very flagship type of game. So I highly doubt that they're going to really let this one fall.
Is there anything you guys like to see in the 3D Mario game, like specifics?
Flat.
I'd personally, well, I think everyone agree with this. I'd like to see, say good riddance to like world level select. That has to go. Give me an open world.
Yes.
Make it seamless.
I agree. I want to see a city. I want to do the exploring part and go to each level and being kind of connected. And something that I kind of want is not have all these mission-specific selection. Yeah. I kind of wanted it to be more like the old Banjo-Kazooie games, where you go into a level and then you can start collecting everything. Mm-hmm. And not have to restart each time.
I'd like to say something. I remember seeing a rumor, I'm trying to find it, that's saying Luigi was, like, there was going to be co-op with Luigi. I'd love to see that, and that's like a big thing for me because I love Luigi. Trying to find it.
I would love to see Luigi being in there for co-op.
Yeah, co-op would be
so cool.
pretty nice, but what kind of co-op? Couch co-op, or do we also get online co-op?
Well, unfortunately for
online.
Nintendo's not really great for online co-op, and I highly doubt that they're going to do anything different for that. It's most likely going to be couch co-op. They're best known for, I mean, even in their trailer, it's about bringing people together, so most likely couch co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it still would be kind of awesome to have a 3D game, Mario game, where you can basically play with people all around the world.
I'm trying to find. I had like a really good Switch rumor article. Still trying to find it, but it said something about Luigi being co-op and it being like completely open world. It's exactly what I want to see, and like stars and everything.
I'm also interested how this game will hold up against the upcoming ukulele.
Yeah, that is true. The weird thing is ukulele like pull out for the Wii U because like they said they were
Yeah, the Wii U is a dying console.
Yeah, so is that like to you? Does that like mean that it's like basically confirmed to be on the Switch?
It will definitely be on the Switch.
Yeah, that's
They kind of are now third-party developer, and I don't think they have too much problems with Nintendo.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for them to not port it. Especially, I think, they are using the Unity game engine to make the game. And I'm pretty sure if Unreal runs on it, Unity will also.
Yep.
So there's then no problem, just pressing the button, paying the fine, and there it is.
Something I think before we move on to the Mario Rabbids game, I think which is kind of interesting is that the Splatoon port is listed, but the Mario Kart port is not day one. I think that's a little strange.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. I'm kind of thankful for that. I think that I think a lot of people are gonna probably latch on to Splatoon, especially this late in the console cycle, launch on to Splatoon than they are gonna to Mario Kart. I think there's a lot of people who will wait for Mario Kart for a good port for Mario Kart.
So, do you guys have anything more you want to talk about the 3D Mario?
No, I just hope it's
good.
awesome and it will be an amazing game. I have no really much reason to buy it day one.
This doesn't really have anything to do with anything, but I just want to wonder why people keep telling Emily Rogers stuff. Like, why do they keep telling her stuff? She just... Anyways. So next, this is a doozy. Mario Rabbids RPG. So, it's a crossover between Mario and the Rabbids from
Raging
Rayman.
Rabbids.
I'm gonna say, was that this is the first time I've heard it, and I was like, I kept hearing rabbits. I'm like Raging Rabbids? Like,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
as much as I want to see Mario RPG return, not in this form. I remember hearing that and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? It's a report that Ubisoft is developing Rabbids and Mario crossover RPG for Switch launch day. Now, it's interesting that Ubisoft is developing it, so it's kind of more Rabbids and Mario, like featuring Mario, which I'm kind of okay with. I'd rather have it be more Rabbids focused and just have Mario in the mix instead of like Mario RPG 2 with Rabbids, because that's like you're ruining it. But if it's just like a Rabbids thing with Mario, it's like
No, it's the other way around. If you read it, they did tell that the Rabbids are invading the Mario universe. And you play with the Mario cast and also get the playable Rabbids character. I find the idea of it kind of funny. It's like, yeah, we give you Mario because then you cannot screw us over again.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like
they did with Rayman
I feel like they can pull it off. I feel like they can pull it off, but like it's gonna be pretty hard to do.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
It's one of those kind of things that you don't normally see, and especially what we saw at the end of the Wii U cycle is with Smash Brothers, like having Ryu come up, having Cloud come in. I really want to see more crossovers. It's Nintendo starting to get out of their shell. Like, hey, we can actually do stuff with other people.
Like, I wish that it was just Mario and Rayman. I would prefer that so more, because like the rabbits to me.
Yeah,
like, I don't know much about. Yeah, I don't know much about them, but I remember them being in Rayman, and then all of a sudden they blew up, and they were like this, like terrible thing, and they just kept coming out with all these like B-rate party games, and now they're like minion tier. They're like so annoying. But like I haven't seen them for a while, so it's kind of it's really strange to like see them just come back, and they're bringing like Mario RPG back, which is even weirder, but.
It's not really Mario RPG because Mario RPG was from Square Enix.
Yeah, but it says the working title is Mario RPG.
Yeah, because it's an
Rabbits.
RPG. It's an RPG, but it's not the Mario RPG.
Yeah,
what I kind of find
like you can go.
What I kind of find interesting is that Ubisoft is creating an RPG. I can't remember them making any RPG, especially turn-based.
Yeah, it does say turn-based.
This was kind of interesting.
Do you think it'll have like action commands like the Mario and Luigi series and Paper Mario?
I'm not sure. I think they should do their own thing and not do like things from the Paper Mario series. They just should do their own things. And what I read, the rabbits are also kind of coming out of your controller and being annoying there, so...
It sounds like very interesting. It's just like... I hope it's high quality. I'll say that much. Haku, do you have any more thoughts on like what you would like to see, maybe?
I don't think that it's going to do too well, to be completely honest. I'm just like I said, I love the idea. It's just waiting for that execution to see if they actually can pull it off.
Yeah, it's all about the execution on this one.
Yeah, then let's just hope. Then let's just hope that Ubisoft Montreal is working on it.
Yeah.
I think UbiArt, the title that they did. I just remembered they did bring out one RPG. It was this kind of light. What was the name? It wasn't. What was the name of this game? They did bring out one RPG turn-based, which I just can't remember the name, but
I'll look it up for you.
Yeah, it was with the UbiArt engine. You could fly around and it was turn-based. This one was really enjoyable. So I'm hoping they will do the same in kind of this way.
Are you talking about Child of Light?
Yes.
Yes, I actually have that game downloaded. It looks the art style in that game is like amazing.
Yes. I love it. I have it on PS4 and on Steam, and it is an amazing game.
Yeah, I have it on Steam. So, let me actually see if they say anything here about it being Ubisoft Montreal. I don't think so.
So I really hope they do it in kind of this style. I think this could work from the gameplay perspective.
Yeah, I agree. No, it doesn't say anything about being Montreal, but that is a very good point that you brought up, because that game, I hear nothing but praise for that game, and the soundtrack is really good. It's interesting. It says it will feature a new form of Bowser around the design of the rabbits as a recurring boss enemy.
Yeah, so it's Bowser in a rabbit costume.
Bowser was a cat, and now he's a rabbit. Sure. Yeah. What I find really cool is it says, while there will be numerous cameos appearances from the Mario series' best-known characters, the core party will feature numerous more minor characters. There is a particular focus on Yoshi as a primary party member alongside a playable rabbit. So Yoshi is gonna be like the main focus, which I think that's very cool.
Yes, definitely. After Woolly World, we have now Yoshi.
Yeah, like Yoshi in an RPG, that's awesome. Like we had Baby Yoshi in Thousand Year Door, but like, this is like the Yoshi.
Yeah. And like I said, if they do it like Child of Light style, you have your 2D, and I think this could also work with the kind of platforming mechanics of Mario.
Mm-hmm.
You know, having this 2D world and the possibility to jump around. And I think Yoshi can glide a little bit, so there's also this.
Crap, I was gonna say something. What if we get like a super cool backstory about Yoshi? Like he like went off to war or something, and Yoshi's just like, I've seen shit.
He's the last survivor of his race.
Yeah. All my
and he's
friends have
pissed.
Oh, already going with Nintendo Switch creepypasta.
Now I'm just like gonna like after this discussion go back and like write a backstory for Yoshi and like send it to Ubisoft. All right. This article actually has a lot of information. They say the title will have a playable demo ready for press to experience in January and will feature a quick save system to ensure that saving is possible on short notice if the battery life on the Switch handheld is running low. That is interesting because they say it will be ready for the press to experience in January. Does that mean the January 12th event? Probably, but it could mean after as well. And they're like flat out saying like we're gonna make it so you can save because we know the battery life sucks. So at least they're self-aware. Any final thoughts on our lovely Mario RPG Rabbids game?
Nope, I'm all good.
Right. I'm kind of excited for it, and I think it's a good thing that you can basically quick save all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's also kind of automatic, so if your battery life runs low, it will do a quick save.
Mm-hmm. I remember when I first saw this game, I was like, what the hell? This is the stupidest thing in the world. Switch is gone. It's dead. I was like, I don't know. And then, but now it's kind of grown on me as I've like gotten used to it. So we'll see. It like worst case scenario, it just goes away and like people forget about it. I just don't want it to hurt like the Mario RPG name.
And best case, we have a new Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Like, this is their chance for the Rabbids to redeem themselves for me. Like, I'll be honest, I haven't really played any of their games, but to me, they just, like, look like stupid, like, dead brain comic relief that I don't care about.
Yeah, but it also opens the possibility for Rayman.
That is true. Do you think we'll see Rayman in this game?
It would be
maybe
really...
in passing.
I would really enjoy it having Mario, Rayman, a rabbit, and Yoshi in a party.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if they do well, this kind of opens up that door to like, hey, you know, now we have Rayman, we have Sonic, we have Mario. We can do a little, you know, crossover thing with all of them. And
yeah.
Ubisoft and Nintendo have a very like rocky relationship. Like, so like. It's like at the beginning of the Wii U, they're like buddy, and they're like, all right, Rayman Legends exclusive. No, yeah, Rayman Legends exclusive for the Wii U, and they're like, and then it just didn't, and then Nintendo was like, come on, man. So now they're trying to be buddy again. So do you think this time like they'll stay buddy, or do you think they'll like kind of like drift off like they did with the Wii U?
It depends on this game, I think. If this game does well, I'm sure it will. There will be more. And even more possibilities.
Yeah, because they had like Zombie U too on the Wii U, and then they like, because like they had all these exclusives on the Wii U, and then realized the Wii U wasn't doing well, and then put them on the consoles. Because they like designed Zombie U for the Wii U, and U was in the title, but then they ended up releasing it later as just Zombie on other titles.
Yes, I got it for PlayStation 4. It was one of
so
the.
Weird to me.
No, I bought it for Wii U when it came out.
Yeah, I bought it day one on Wii U. I did
get it for free on the PlayStation 4, so.
It was pretty good. It got pretty bad reviews, but I liked it. All right, moving on.
Now for the ports. Splatoon?
Yeah, Splatoon, we start getting into the ports. So I think we know Mario Kart is a port for sure. Splatoon.
We are still in the day one, so we have Splatoon, The Elder Scroll, and Just Dance.
Yeah, so Splatoon, you guys think it's a port, right? A Wii U port? Like it's not a sequel? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna, cause like we saw like the new hairstyles in the trailer, so like that's probably stuff they're gonna add. I just hope they like streamline it and stuff, like, cause I went back and played Splatoon the other day, and it's just so annoying playing the same map like 4 times in a row.
Yes. I also hope we do get another race, not just the Inklings, but also the what were they called? Right.
Yeah, me too.
This would be, I think, a lot more interesting having like really 2 groups fighting each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like a lot they can do, but do you think like eventually in the Switch we'll see like a Splatoon or whatever?
No. I think they will take, if they are smart, they will now release this port and make it really open.
You so just keep upgrading it?
Yes. Throughout the Switch life cycle, this would be a lot more beneficial.
I think it's going to be... I see a 2 in the future. I think that the port is just to kind of announce, hey, the Switch is out, and I think there is going to be a Splatoon 2 to really show off the capabilities of the Switch later on.
I think that it's more likely that we'll see a Splatoon, but I think it would be better if we just got the upgradable versions. But I could see it going either way. Same goes for Mario Kart. It kind of gets a little fuzzy around then. But
yeah.
You guys have anything else you want to add for Splatoon? It does say it's a pack-in, which is kind of interesting.
I mean, we have not seen much. I think we should just wait for Splatoon to really see if it will be a port or
how much they're gonna add.
Yeah.
All right, Skyrim.
Yes, this is actually. I think it's kind of weird since we now get Skyrim, and the new Zelda game has so many elements copied from Skyrim. So we get Skyrim, and we get Skyrim with Zelda skin.
Yeah, it's weird because this game came out like 6 years ago.
But I wonder...
It's the remastered version, correct?
Sorry?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
This is something I wonder if it will be the remastered version or the original.
I hope it's the remastered, because that just like it's not that big of a deal to me, but like it would be a big deal to a lot of other people because then people will see it as, oh, they're running this game from 2011.
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I wasn't very excited about it, was because I think we had discussed earlier is that the Switch isn't really going to be as powerful as a base PS4. So if you're really looking for a remastered Skyrim, I see that on the PS4, I see that on PC. I just don't see that the Switch will be able to push it.
Yeah.
And also, will they feature mods?
That is a good thing to bring up. To be honest, I don't see it.
Well, I hope they do, since this is kind of a big issue currently on the PlayStation, that they do not allow mods, and so I really wonder how they are going to do this. And this is also then, do you have enough storage space for all of this?
That is a very good point.
But it's really great. So we see the Elder Scroll there, so we maybe get Fallout 4 and maybe even further games from them.
I remember seeing I'd love to see Doom, by the way, but I remember seeing, I've seen so many things on the power, like where it's gonna be exactly. I've seen things say it's gonna be like on par with the PlayStation Pro, and some say it's gonna be in the middle of like the PlayStation Pro, and some say it's gonna be
Never.
worse.
It will. I don't think it can be on the level of the PlayStation 4 Pro.
I don't think so either, but I could see it being in like the middle. I've just heard so many different things.
I never heard anything that stated it would be more powerful than the base PS4.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just going to be about PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's not that bad.
I also don't think it's bad. I think it's actually great. And as long as Sony and Microsoft stay that they will still be kind of bringing out games for the base model, this is extremely safe for them. So because people, third-party developer will then kind of port them for the Switch.
Yeah. It's just kind of a shame because like Nintendo's always behind. Like the Wii U came out and it's kind of like already a last generation console when it came out.
Yeah, Nintendo is kind of always 1 or 2 generations behind for a long time.
So they're always playing catch up, but it seems like the Switch is gonna give them, because if it's like on par with the original, at least that's like they're sort of caught up. Yeah, they're only like half a generation behind now.
Yes, I mean they also, I mean it will not be region locked.
Oh yeah, I do remember seeing something about that.
And
that's
also
really cool.
there will be achievements or something, so they are kind of catching up to PlayStation 3 and Xbox.
Where did you see achievements?
Xbox?
Like I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I want to see it. That's a big deal.
That's a big deal for me. I've wanted that forever.
I think it's kind of interesting to get the achievements since they also have this kind of coin system.
Yeah.
And it would be kind of interesting if you get enough achievements that you can basically get certain games cheaper or something like this. This would be really interesting if they do something like this. But
yep. So moving on to the most anticipated day one release game for the Switch, the competitive team-based strategy multiplayer game Just Dance 2017. I would never get this.
Nope.
So, I mean, it's like I wake up every morning and I wake up every morning.
You feel like
every launch there is a Just Dance. So the sun rises every day. There's a Just Dance at launch. It's like they go hand in hand.
We need this for esports.
I think it's more of like one thing. And that's what I was worrying about. Someone said something about Doom. You also have to remember Nintendo is very family based. I don't think that we're going to see too many R or M-rated games for it. But Just Dance coming out, it's supposed to be a family thing. It's going to be bringing people together, bring it to a party, and you can play with your friends. I think that's what they're going for on that one.
Yeah.
But definitely Nintendo does try to get a little bit away from the family-friendly stuff.
They're getting better. Like the Wii was like the low point for that, but they've gotten a bit better.
I mean,
like there was Zombie U.
Yeah, I mean, the whole fan base did grow up, and I think a lot of the general fan base wants to get more adult games as well.
I love the shit out of Doom. So.
And I mean, they already kind of got From Software with their Dark Souls.
Yeah, I saw something about a Dark Souls like all 3 games or something coming to the Switch.
They did say if the Switch does sell well, we will get the whole package. There's one more DLC which will be released for Dark Souls 3, and then we will have basically the whole package, and this will be then available for the Switch.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
That could be like a great way to get people who haven't played Dark Souls into the series like me. I doubt we see Bloodborne because that's only on PS4.
Nope. This is
that's like a no-no.
Bloodborne
No, you can't
and
have my
Demon
Bloodborne.
Souls are PlayStation. They are directly created with PlayStation,
Yeah.
which
alright,
is a
so,
shame.
So this is like the rumor day one. I feel like there's some other games that are. I don't feel like that is it for day one. I feel like there has to be something else.
I still think they might get the GameCube virtual console, and I'm also hoping for some 3D games, 3DS games.
I feel like there will be a bit more third-party games because right now we only have 2. I feel like we could see
third party is at this point. Sorry.
I feel like we could see some sort of Assassin's Creed port and like Call of Duty, because we saw both of those on the Wii U, and I feel like that is rather likely.
I still think third-party developer are still holding back. You hear all the time that they are like, if the console is selling well, we will make something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that goes back to what I was saying about like the esports thing. Is there was some conjecture that Arc System Works, the creators of Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear, would be a part of this, and the same thing with Capcom. So maybe we might get see some Blaze Blue ports or Marvel vs. Capcom ports to the Switch, and probably help it get into that esports kind of thing.
Yeah. Yep. Last thing for day one. Are there any? What are the third-party games you would like to see in general?
To be honest, I kind of want to. I don't want to see many third-party games since I got the third-party games on my PlayStation.
That is true.
I want to see games that I cannot play on any other console. I kind of want to see a reason why I should go and buy the Switch and not a PlayStation or an Xbox.
I want to see more third-party games because I think that's really where the Wii U kind of dropped the ball, was that it didn't have a lot of third-party.
Yeah.
Nintendo's great with their first-party games, and we'll definitely see plenty of Marios and Zeldas, but I want to see what the third party is going to bring to it.
I feel like no matter what, it's going to be at least better than what it was. It's like the Wii was like the down point, like the low point for third party. Like most people rack on the Wii U for not having third party support, but if you go back to the Wii era, it was like they didn't even it was because like the Wii U started off with third party ports and then they slowly disappeared. The Wii U started off with like shitty third party ports. Like you would have like a worse version, like a B-rate like Call of Duty that looked like crap, and it was like worse ports, which was like, ugh, those are the worst.
But still, the Wii was a huge commercial success. So
yeah, that's the thing. But that's why people don't really like point that out as much, because like the Wii U kind of did well on its own. So yeah, I think that the Switch will be at least better at third-party support than the Wii U, which is good, I guess. I hope that it lasts. It's like, you never know.
We should really move on to the next section.
Yeah. All right.